So, the big question on everyone's mind is Cardi B really coming for TashaK? And the answer seems to be yes. Cardi is not here to play games. After winning her defamation lawsuit against Tasha last year, Cardi is now determined to collect the $4 million that Tasha owes her. Reports suggest that Cardi is taking serious legal steps to claim everything Tasha owns, and if things go her way, it could leave Tasha in a really tough spot, possibly even facing the loss of her home. One thing about TashaK is that she always manages to stir up controversy. She has a history of saying wild, unfiltered things that get people talking, and this situation is no exception. Many thought she had learned her lesson after last year's lawsuit, but clearly, old habits die hard. For those who may not remember, the drama with Cardi goes way back. It all began in 2018 when Tasha started making unverified claims about Cardi B. She created multiple videos, spreading false and damaging stories, claims that Cardi had slept with multiple men, that she worked as a stripper, had herpes, and even that her daughter Culture would be born with special needs. These statements were shocking, completely untrue, and entirely unprovoked. Cardi finally had enough and filed a defamation lawsuit. In response, Tasha countered with her own $3 million lawsuit, alleging Cardi had paid people to intimidate her, but there was no proof of this, and her case was thrown out. Eventually, the trial revealed the truth. TashaK admitted under oath that she knowingly fabricated stories about Cardi. In other words, she lied, refused to take responsibility, and got caught in the process. Cardi won, and Tasha was ordered to pay $4 million in damages. Now, Cardi could have been lenient if Tasha had admitted fault or apologized, but instead, Tasha continued to be defiant. She accused Cardi of bullying her and refused to pay the $4 million. At one point, she openly questioned whether she even had that kind of money and insisted she wouldn't pay until her appeal was complete. She said, "I will not send a check until the appellate court has stated what I'm sending my check for." She tried to frame it as bravado, but everyone could see it was just stalling. Cardi, however, made it clear she wasn't backing down. She tweeted publicly, warning that she would come for everything owed to her. Eventually, the appeal went against Tasha, and she lost again. This is when she finally issued an apology on Twitter, saying she had learned her lesson and promised it wouldn't happen again. Yet, she still tried to spin it by claiming she had paid the $4 million in full. Cardi didn't engage with her theatrics. She chose the legal route instead. According to sources, a writ of execution was filed in Georgia on April 20th, allowing Cardi to begin the process of collecting the judgment. This means she could potentially seize TashaK's property and assets, up to the full $4 million. This is not Cardi's first attempt to secure her money. Last year, she filed motions to garnish Tasha's property and even her salary. Essentially, Cardi was requesting that banks and other entities hold Tasha's money, assets, and any other valuables until the debt was repaid. Initially, Tasha managed to delay the process with a court-approved request, but after losing the appeal, Cardi is back with full force. Insiders say Tasha is terrified. She knows that Cardi has the legal right to take everything she has worked for, and she's scrambling to figure out how to resolve the situation. On social media, Tasha tries to appear unbothered, tweeting sarcastic posts and pretending the drama doesn't affect her. She even joked about her financial struggles, writing messages like, "I know you need that cause work is slow, but right now I ain't got it. Your lawyers know that when I'm up, you're up first after the IRS gets paid." The IRS situation complicates things further. Tasha reportedly owes over $100,000 in taxes, which adds another layer to her financial struggles. She posted screenshots of her debts online, attempting to show she's managing them, but it only highlights how serious her situation has become. Some even suggested she could work out post-dated checks, but Cardi isn't having it. This is strictly legal business. The wild part? All of this could have been avoided if Tasha had kept her mouth shut back in 2018. Instead, she publicly attacked Cardi, made up stories, and continued to be defiant even after losing the case. The public sees it, and people aren't sympathetic. Fans and commentators alike have noticed her sarcastic online posts and concluded that the more she pretends to be unfazed, the more stressed she actually is. One comment even read, "Tasha thinks Cardi will just get tired and give up. It ain't happening. Pay up now." Another fan perfectly summed it up, saying that Tasha's antics, posting sarcastic tweets, acting like nothing is wrong, are only showing how bothered she really is. The stress is visible, even if she tries to hide it behind humor or bravado. Cardi, on the other hand, has remained firm and professional, relying on the law to enforce her rights rather than engaging in online drama. Now, the clock is ticking. With the legal motions approved, Cardi could begin seizing TashaK's property, assets, and potentially even her business holdings. Tasha is facing the very real possibility of losing everything she has built over the years. For someone who has relied on controversy and shock value for attention, this is a harsh reminder that words and actions have consequences. This entire saga is a textbook example of why defamation lawsuits exist. It shows how quickly online drama can escalate into serious legal and financial repercussions. Cardi B has played her cards smartly. She let the courts handle it, maintained her position, and now has the legal authority to collect what she's owed. TashaK, despite her attempts at humor and defiance, is scrambling to survive financially. At the end of the day, this story is about accountability. TashaK's repeated lies, public provocations, and refusal to accept responsibility have landed her in a situation that is now irreversible without paying her debt. Cardi B, meanwhile, is showing that she won't let anyone disrespect her or evade consequences, even in a messy, high-profile situation. Fans are watching closely. Will Tasha finally come up with the money, or will Cardi legally seize her assets? Either way, it's clear. Cardi B is not here to play, and TashaK may soon face the full consequences of her actions. So while we wait to see how this unfolds, it's worth remembering that in the age of social media, words carry weight, actions have consequences, and sometimes the law moves faster than drama. Cardi B has made her move, and TashaK is now in a high-stakes game she can't tweet her way out of.